Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we can start checking in.
This is Wendy Burnwell for Brandon Crawford. I see him trying to check in. I see him trying to connect to audio.
Good morning.
Oh, shoot. Brandon. Miss Barnwell, I sent you an email. That's Judge Jones' case. It wasn't Judge Giles. I sent you an email back.
Okay, to go, zoom into Judge Jones. Okay.
I told you to check with her because I don't know if she scheduled it for today. I was going to because I thought it was Judge Giles' case, but it's not. So it's Judge Jones. You have to check with Judge Jones.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Cyril Hall on behalf of Julius Randolph.
Okay, I got you. Who's next?
Ronnie Strong checking in on Darius Jackson.
Darius Jackson. That's the exam.
PCC.
Oh, it's the. Oh, why do I have it way at the bottom?
You want a coffee too?
Huh?
You want a coffee?
All right, I got you, Mr. Strong. Who's next?
Good morning, Madam Clerk. This is Kim Michon from NDS. I'm checking in on Ronald Gaines. He is in custody, so I will wait ever so patiently, my dear friend.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
Who's next checking in?
Good morning, Madam Clerk. Andrew DiMaggio. I have Mariah Brown. We're going to waive an exam.
Okay, I have you.
Scheduled for tomorrow.
Client? Is she on?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, yeah, scheduled for tomorrow, but they want to do it.
All right.
Is that it? Is it?
Yep.
Okay, Sean said her. Games. You ready?
Yeah, Michelle is over there.
Okay. Ready on Julius Randolph? Calling case number 2155773, the people of the state of Michigan versus Julius Randolph. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Sowell on behalf of the people, PA 3358.
Thank you. Cyril Hall on behalf of Mr. Randolph. Jenna, we've been making an effort to secure discovery. To date, we haven't received it.
Mr. Hall, I can certainly have that forwarded to you shortly.
Thank you. I accept that. And if the court will respectfully schedule this matter for a preliminary exam.
All right, you waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing?
Yes, but he's present. No, he's present, Your Honor. He's sitting across the table from me.
Oh, okay, Mr. Hall, state your name, please.
Julius Rudolph.
No, that's Rudolph. Oh, it's the attorney.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is it? Rudolph, Mr. Rudolph, state your name. You gotta say it a little louder, because I gotta hear you.
Julius Rudolph.
Okay, thank you. How many witnesses?
One, Your Honor.
Paul, is this a gun board case?
Judge, it could be. My client has no criminal history, but this is a issue involving open carry, Your Honor. My client was at his place of employment.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the last part.
He was at his place of employment.
Your Honor, briefly reading the facts of the case, I would advise for Mr. Hall to apply for gun board. I'm not sure if they would accept it, but based on what I'm reading, it's a strong case.
They freeze is good. So when it comes to you, you just have to wait. It looks so good together. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be something. You need to put it out. That's frozen. Yeah. She be going so bad.
Are we checking in now?
1 second, please, in the hearing. All right, June 24th at 9:15.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Not by defense, Your Honor.
And Bob, continue.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
June 24th at 9. Ready on Darius Jackson?
Ready?
Calling case number 1656452, the people of the state of Michigan versus Darius Jackson. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. Count 2, weapons firearms, possession by felon. Count 3, weapons felony firearm. Habitual offender, second notice. This matter is scheduled for a corporal cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Sola on behalf of people, P83358.
Ronnie Strong appearing on behalf of Mr. Jackson. Your Honor, I'm he should be on Zoom, and we're just requesting a preliminary examination date.
All right, Mr. Jackson, state your name for the record, please.
My name David Obona. My name David Obona. They use that name because that's the first name I ever got in trouble with.
So it's an alias.
Yes.
All right. How many witnesses on this?
I believe just one.
June 25th at 9:15.
That's a good date, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. Prosecutor, if you can get the discovery to me, I made a request through the portal, haven't received it yet.
Yes, I can certainly do that. I wasn't sure if it was sent, if this is a reissue. I have a note that says it was sent, but that must be on the older file, so I have resend you shortly.
Okay, thank you, sir. Nothing else by the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, file continued. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Ready on Mariah Brown?
Ready, Your Honor.
Yes, add-on, it's a waiver. You need a, ROA?
Yes, please.
Calling case number 2060375, the people of the state of Michigan versus Mariah Brown. The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Andrew Soloff on behalf of the people, PA 335.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of Mariah Brown, who is present on Zoom. Could you state your name for the record?
My name is Mariah Brown.
Your Honor, I would like to, when discussing the nature and purposes of the preliminary exam with Ms. Brown, we would like to waive that exam. It's set for tomorrow, actually.
All right. People have any objection?
Objection, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Brown, you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed? And probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes.
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No, Your Honor, I have no objection.
All right, counsel, do you have any objection to court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
All right, then the court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as filed over Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Your Honor. I think you need to ask the question about threatening or promising anything. She did answer yes to that question.
She misunderstood that.
I believe she said yes, Your Honor. I believe she didn't understand the question.
I didn't understand the question. I apologize. May it be
Has
repeated.
anybody promised you anything to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No,
Has anybody threatened you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
no, Your Honor, this is my choice.
All right. You're doing it freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney, is that correct?
I am.
All right. In the court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. Matter is bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information. We'll have the date in 1 second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't know if they're closed April 1st either.
What is it?
Hey, Joyce, the AOI date for bonders is coming out April 1st. Are they closed over there? Because I know we are. I didn't get a calendar.
Oh.
All right. Opening day. She's checking, she didn't get a calendar.
Ball
I was
game
asking you
Let's
that.
make it next one.
That, I tried calling them too. She's not answering.
Next one?
Yeah, can you get, Arnika's attention? Or tell her I'm trying to call her.
That's what, how data they get.
What? How can you do that? The bonders? Oh, they're not closed? Can you close? Yeah, I tried calling Joyce, she's checking. Yeah, because I didn't get a calendar. He gave out April 1st.
All right, April 1st, 2021, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Take care. Let's continue.
I apologize for interrupting you. Your Honor.
Oh, it's all right. I hadn't noticed that. We got by.
Oh.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
My client is still trying to connect to you and he's not answering my calls. Is there any way you could disconnect his chat? We're supposed to be in Judge Jones and she's accepting us. But I still see him trying to connect to you.
What's his name?
It's Brandon Crawford, but it's like, it's a picture with like somebody's back turned. Thank you.
He's up. Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
The jail is supposed to be putting Ronald Gaines. Is Kim
They're there.
Michonne still on?
Who?
Kim Michonne?
I am still on, but my jailer on the other side just came in to Judge King's courtroom, so it'll just be a moment.
Okay, because they're getting ready to bring Gaines. That's all I have right now, Judge. Am I not here yet? Am I here?
Yeah, Mr. O is here.
Oh, there's my gentleman. Mr. Gaines.
She called you. Told her.
Oh. Huh?
Anita told her.
Oh, yeah, I ended up calling.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Mr. Gaines.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll be right with you, Judge, as quickly as possible. I'm trying to please way too many people.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What day did you?
Brown, April 1st.
That's over there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Did I give you that graphic?
Yeah, you did. I got it. Thanks.
So cross out Mariah Brown.
Yeah, that's the one it's supposed to be. That's why I asked for it.
That's the
Yeah.
one we just- Unless I can print you another one after
Yeah, that'd be tomorrow. That's cool. I just want.
Huh?
That's good. Thank you, Mr. O.
Mr. Mezzi, can I help you?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've got a David Jordan up for Lance Mermello. It was set for an in-person exam at 10:45. However, we're going to waive the exam. I was wondering if the court would allow us to do it by Zoom.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
He's on?
He should, that may be him. Are you there, Mr. Jordan?
Yes.
while you waiting, you want to know.
Yep, we're ready.
So you got a client? Okay. Well, let's do them then.
Calling case number 2058556, the people of the state of Michigan versus David Jordan. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 4, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Soloff on behalf of the people, P83358.
Good morning, Your Honor. Romy Mezzi, P68245. Your Honor, I'm standing in for attorney of record Lance Mermel with Mr. Jordan's permission.
Okay.
Your Honor, this matter was set for an in-person exam this morning after discussing the matter with my client. He wishes to waive his right to an exam. He understands his right to an exam. He knows that by waiving that, the matter will be bound over to circuit court for further proceedings.
Anyone have any objection? No objection, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Jordan, can you state your full name for the record, please?
David Oliver Jordan Jr.
Thank you. So you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause the crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing it. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes.
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No.
The message, do you have any objections to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam and is bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be April 1st at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Take care, Mr. Jordan.
You too.
Your Honor, could I bring up another matter with the court?
Sure. On this case or something else?
A separate case.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I've got a Mr. Bayshawn Williams up. It's for an in-person exam. It's set for 2:00 this afternoon. However, I have had no contact with him since the last hearing. And quite honestly, I don't know if he's going to be there. Does the court still want me to appear, or would you like me to show up by Zoom? I mean, I can be there within minutes, within 15 minutes if he does show up.
Well, see, I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes.
Right.
You have to set it for that time.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. If you don't think he's gonna show, then appear on Zoom. If he appears, you could proceed by, with you on Zoom, except he'll be still here.
Right. Let me ask, if I can ask the court's clerk, if there's another telephone number maybe in the file for him or not, I don't know.
Mr. Williams.
Let me check.
Thank you, Kitty.
It's Sean Williams. The only number I have is 313-948-8064.
That's 948.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the number I have too. Well, Your Honor, I'll play it by ear and I'll be there if I need to.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are ready on Mr. Gaines when the court is.
All right, do it in 1 minute.
Do you need to go in the breakout room?
No, I spoke to Mr. Gaines last night and his family yesterday.
Okay. You want me to do, ready on case number 2058158, the people of the state of Michigan versus Sherwin Hamilton. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Soloff on behalf of the people, P83358.
Good morning, Judge. Neighborhood Defender Service by Glen O, P83424, appearing on behalf of Mr. Sherwin Hamilton. That's today's date, time for preliminary examination. I have no explanation for my client's absence.
Yes, it's at
All right, if we show here, and bond to submitted should be forfeited. New bond set at 30,000 cash. All right, thank you.
No. Ready on Ronald Gaines?
Yes, ma'am.
Calling case number 21-56313, the people of the state of Michigan versus Ronald Gaines. Defendant is charged with count 1, robbery armed, habitual offender, for notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nancy Stoloff on behalf of the people, P83358.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court, Kim Michon, Neighborhood Defender Services, P59167, on behalf of dear Mr. Gaines, who is appearing via Zoom from the Wayne County Jail.
Mr. Gaines, state your name for the record, please.
He's supposed to be in courtroom.
You're on mute, I can't hear you.
No, Judge Giles.
Ronald Gaines.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Your Honor, we do have paper discovery. I don't know if any digital discovery is available. We have not received any digital. We are requesting the soonest possible in-person preliminary examination, sir.
And Ms. Michon, I do not have any digital discovery in my possession. I'll ask the OIC to make sure if there is any. If there is, but as of now, I do not know if any exists.
Understood. We would appreciate the double check, sir.
March 25th at 2:45.
March 25th, you said at 2:45, Judge?
Yes, ma'am.
That will be just fine. And if it pleases the court, may I please address the young man's bond momentarily? I appreciate the early date, Judge, but he would like me to address that bond if you would allow.
One second. I mean, you want to?
May I?
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the nature of the charges, Your Honor, but I would like to indicate this young man has extremely strong family support. They are on YouTube watching live. He is working in the family business and has done so for quite some time. He's a high school graduate. He does live with his family. He is 24 years old. I appreciate you're probably looking at that habitual. However, I would indicate look closely because all of those arose at the same time and all of them formed one sentence for which, yes, he's on parole, but he did use the time in MGOC wisely and obtained several credits and certificates.
He's on parole now?
I'm sorry?
He's on parole now?
He is, Judge.
So there's a parole hold.
That is my understanding.
So why would I address the bond?
He has asked me to address it with you in hopes that he can go before the parole board and be released.
No, I'm not touching it. Because the parole board takes them, then we have a hard time getting them back. No. I'm not touching his bond.
I tried. Thank you very much, Judge. I appreciate you. We will see you on the 25th, and prayerfully, once you hear the facts and circumstances of the case, you may rethink that bond.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A lovely day, everybody. Please be safe.
Thank you too.
That's all I have, Joe.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Right, thank you.
No, I didn't call.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Hi. I was just wondering, is my case here today?
Yes, we're just waiting on your attorney to come on.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
At the same time.
Oh, okay. And your client's She said she did come on, but we were hearing. She's coming back.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Sir, you have a matter here today?
Judge, I'm here for the Ronald Garnet case.
Your counsel, right?
Yes,
Okay. And the last name is, you said Garnet?
yes.
Okay. Are you Mr., how do you say your last name?
Evil.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Gable. Can I get some contact tracing information from you, Mr. Gable?
He's our next, he's our.
Yeah, he's our 9:30.
I don't know if this is going here either. Oh, yeah, that's what.
Oh, there's Ms. Greer.
That's what you do. Those things are like, you don't use it for the cat.
Good morning, Your Honor.
It doesn't
Good morning.
stick itself. It doesn't stick itself.
Calling case number 2155775, the people of the state of Michigan versus Timothy Huggins. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sharon Greer, on behalf of Mr. Hudgens, 40133. And I believe that Mr. Hudgens is on the call as well.
Yes.
Just state your full name for the record, please.
Timothy Hudgens Jr.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd like to have this matter set for on the calendar for an examination.
How many minutes? June 28th at 9:15.
June 28th at 9:15.
Ma'am.
All righty. Mr. Prosecutor, I do not have discovery. Is it possible that you could put me on the list?
Absolutely. I'll have that sent out to you shortly.
Okay, and excuse me, Your Honor, Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes.
can you take my phone number down really quick and call me right now?
Yes, my pleasure.
Give me your
yes,
number.
My number is 248
Mhm.
506 8049.
506-8049.
Yes.
Okay, I'm calling you right now. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Take care now.
All right, you too.
That was nice. That's the first time I ever heard someone say it would be my pleasure.
Yeah, I know. I kind of laughed. I mean, kind of, because I never hadn't heard. That's like a old school. I mean, old soul. So,
See how old he is.
he must be with a grandma. So. I sure did. Some people at this stage. Yeah, that's more to it. Is it always?
No, Mr. Garnett?
Yes, he's coming in.
Oh.
Pardon, just getting information. Okay. I get it earlier. I could. Excuse me.
Huh?
You can buy. Excuse me, sir, can you step off right now? We got. Yes. Yes. So.
Ready on Garnett?
Yeah.
Calling case number 2058131, the people of the state of Michigan versus Roman Garnett. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of people 28335.
Morning, Your Honor. Ronald Eagle, P63897, on behalf of Roland Garnett, who is seated in the lobby, the lobby, I guess.
Your Honor,
Will you
state
state
your
your
name.
Ron Garnett.
Garnett, you don't know how to dress for court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why didn't you?
I apologize.
I don't want your apology. I want your respect, and I'm not getting it. I don't do t-shirts in my court. You can't dress for court, I dress you. Send you Wayne County Jail, and they dress you. Just that, that's simple.
Would it help if he put his whole bag on?
No. I'm wearing coat for court. He dresses for court. You can't dress for court, I dress him. It's that simple, not hard. You wanna come back? You wanna come back? Okay. You're gonna be sitting in jail till you do.
You wanna, do you have any schedule?
Your client is not ready to go forward, then yeah, we're going to reschedule.
He, here,
I beg your pardon?
my client is here.
I don't care about him being here. He is not dressed appropriately for court. Would you come in court wearing a t-shirt? Put your hand down. No, because it's not appropriate, is it?
No, it isn't.
It's not appropriate for him either.
No.
So the fact that he is here, that's nice. This makes it easy for me. I just send him right through the back. And I can get him dressed properly. And I'll bring him back.
Today?
Today? No, it won't be today. You got to say, Mr. Garnett.
The reason not properly dressed is because I just left work.
I don't care where you left. You left work and you came here. Correct?
Yes, sir.
You come in my courtroom, you dress for court. It ain't hard. And instead of being telling me I just left work, that don't mean anything.
Your Honor, we're not ready to proceed at this time. The officers on this case have held with you. I cannot explain their actions.
I have this matter be dismissed.
One moment, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
I know I see it here, however, my officer, who I would need to testify, is not present.
All right, now it's dismissed without prejudice. You ever come back to my courtroom getting dressed like that, we won't even have a conversation.
Yes,
You
sir.
just expect me to say, take him to the back, I'm gonna lock you up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's about respect, Mr. Garnett.
I understand.
You want me to respect you, right?
Yes, sir.
I want the same thing. I want my respect.
I apologize.
Wait outside, I'll bring you,
Wait outside.
Did you say something?
Oh, was there another officer show up?
No, that was the officer.
Okay, I'm trying to call my school lady now. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Cooper. The officer's going, the officer is going to tell your license. This is, she's trying to call.
I just checked the hallway right before we closed the case. Yeah, she must have just walked out. It was actually 9:31 when I walked out. Technically,
If you want, sir, I can bring paperwork out to you. Okay?
Thank you. Mhm. All right.
There's a letter from the underworld.
So the board is it's separate from me. I mean, still, we run the other work next time, but they get the letters and they handle it, and then if they accept it or deny it, then they let us know. I have not received anything, nothing in the file, for any decisions, as it can get file.
I committed an extra number. I'll find out this.
I have not heard.
Thank you.
If you submitted it in September, I'm guessing that he was denied. Because usually it doesn't take them that long.
I'm sorry?
I was saying, if you submitted it in September, I'm guessing that he was denied.
They don't respond when they deny it?
Usually they do.
Okay.
Usually they do, but, I don't have anything in my file saying it was approved, and usually it only takes them about 2 months to get through it. So I would expect it to hear back, now.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help.
Yep.
Have a good day.
You too.
Oh.
I think these for those. Yeah.
We semi-safe up in here.
Semi-safe.
Yeah, me, you, and the judge can hang together.
Oh, yeah. You have both of them?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have any reaction?
The second one, I told you that I was sore from my spine, my underarm, and my chest. I rolled out of bed the day after. It was so stiff and I couldn't even move it. I'm serious. I basically rolled out of bed. And I tried the ice pack in the heat before I took the Tylenol. And I said, you know what? Stop being stubborn. Ain't gonna take you.
Yeah.
Because I'm up here doing, okay, we'll do the ice for the 20. Then he said, you know what? I can't halfway. My stuff was frozen. All this, I see it. It was like I had been in a fight or you work out real hard.
Yeah.
You know, when you wake up the next morning and it's all still. But, you know, they say the 3 things. Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Oh, cause see, he got bad, like, how was you feeling?
Today I'm doing much better. Got a slight fever at like low 99, but 4 hours after I got the second dose, I was running 101, and that lasted for about 2 days.
So did they give you a problem downstairs? They weren't gonna let you in?
Initially they were, because they were like, oh, you're running hot. I'm like, then I explained, you know, I just got the vaccination. I'm still, you know, having some side effects, but it's strictly from side effects of the vaccination.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So okay, they ruled it out, basically.
Right.
Yeah. No, one of my friends, she just told me she just got her first shot. And I don't know about her, because she got sick the first shot.
Yeah.
She was feeling bad the first one. I was like, oh, she was like, so she's like, I don't know how I'm going to be on the second one. So I'm thinking that her second one, maybe that's when she'll be okay. Because the first one, she was feeling bad. She was laying down. She said, she got diarrhea.
Wow.
She was not feeling good at all. She said she had to start taking, to keep going. She had to take Tylenol to keep going. So I'm hoping her second shot, that maybe that's the one that she.
News guy, he got his first shot, and then he caught COVID. A couple days later, within a couple days, he
Oh, I heard a couple stories like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first one is that's your body up for it.
Yeah.
What's the routine, second shot?
Yeah, the first one you're supposed to have something like approximately.
Oh, I see.
Some people actually get ill on the first one. I heard a couple.
Yeah, I did hear it.
I don't know. You talking about your cheer?
I'm not taking the second one.
Okay, well, you only halfway.
Right. She was sick for like 5 days.
And she said she wasn't gonna take it?
Yep, she said she didn't want to take the second one. That was the first one. We ready?
They're ready.
Calling case number 2058302, the people of the state of Michigan versus Martel Legrone. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Count 2, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. This matter is scheduled for examination.
People 28335.
This is Honorable Court, George Federal 341732, on behalf of Mr. John, Your Honor. My client is not present, it's past 9:45, the time of the exam. I did send him a letter. I did leave messages with the phone numbers that was given. I have no knowledge of why he is not here.
All right, when you show in, I can mount set, you $30 cash.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I glanced in.
I was kind of looking forward to this one. It was kind of a When I ran out, it wasn't like, what? You want to read away his place? All right. Have a good day.
Judge, it's time. We about to hitch it up. We about to hitch it up. Hitch up that truck and go. We do it for spring break every year. We go to, every year we go to Gatlinburg.
Go to where?
Gatlinburg for the
Oh,
spring.
Gatlinburg? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there. I want to go.
But you know, we take the camper and we got a place that we've been going to since our kids was little. And we missed it one year. My husband Corey was so upset. And it's these two little bears, like statues of little bears. And we take pictures of our kids there every year, and you can see how they grew by the little bears. Yeah, and we missed last year too. Everybody was mad at me because I was like, no, we're not going nowhere. COVID, this new COVID stuff. And everybody was mad at me, but they'll be okay. Because I was like, I don't know. They're going to call your daddy back here, you know. We so ready because my kids are stuck in the house. I know.
That's what we had, and then everybody started buying the price, you know. They weren't giving any deals.
No.
It was a high commodity.
It was so crazy. One of his best friends, he had been looking to get a camper. They found one in February and got a good deal, a real nice modern kind. Then March, the prices and stuff, March, April and stuff, they flew up. I think that I haven't checked, but I bet you they still have. Okay, I bet you they still have. Okay, I've been there once. Thank you. Yeah.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's me again, bothering you again.
No, it's okay.
I think I've got Mr. Bayshawn Williams on, and if the court would allow, maybe we can do a waiver this morning, Judge.
Okay, that's fine.
Is Reggie on?
That's all.
Reggie's case, had to.
Yeah, we gotta get the prosecutor.
Sure. We'll hang tight, Judge.
What is the other number? Yeah, when you text them, call. You gotta wave me, like, come all the way down here.
Your Honor, who's your prosecutor today?
Stolo.
Okay.
Matt. Although in that case, it's Reginald Andrews.
What's happening?
That's Reginald's case?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the cases over here. Got Reginald there, Judge.
Morning, Your Honor.
Oh, good morning. Good talking.
What was the name again?
William, Bayshawn.
Calling case number 1758610, the people of the state of Michigan versus Bayshawn Williams, defendant number 2 is charged with count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing motor vehicle. Count 4, financial transaction device, stealing, retaining without consent. Count 6, identity theft. This matter is scheduled for examination.
And good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your wonderful staff. May it please this most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Romy Mezzi, P 68245, on behalf of Mr. Bayshawn Williams. Your Honor, he appears via Zoom and he consents to appear by Zoom.
All right. And then this is going to be a waiver.
Yes, Your Honor. This matter was actually scheduled for an in-person exam for 2 o'clock this afternoon, but having discussed the matter further with my client, he's going to go ahead and waive his exam. He knows that this matter will be bound over as charged to circuit court.
All right. People have any objection?
People have no objection, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Williams, can you state your full name for the record, please?
How's it going? My name is Bayshawn Williams.
Good, thank you, sir. All right,
No
Mr.
problem.
Williams, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause the crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything or threatened you any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Okay.
No, that's yes or no?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't really understand the question.
I said, okay, you're waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Correct. Yes.
All right, and do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No. No, sir. I do not.
All right, Mr. Mezzi, do you have any objection to us signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as bound over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be April 1st, 2021 at 9 o'clock a.m.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, Judge. Your Honor, if I could ask Mr. Andrews for a favor. He had previously sent me that evidence.com link. I reviewed the discovery. However, I didn't save it. If he can send that again, I'd really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and send it today.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. You and your
All
staff
right,
have a great day.
Take care, Mr. Williams.
Bye, Kitty.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
All right, take care.
All right,
You too.
thank you.
Take care.
No problem.
Fred.
Actually, two. One week.
I'm not saying.
Central lives right over there.
Huh?
Central lives over there where you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said they saw your place. His wife said, "Oh, that's so nice." He said,
Say what?
He said you couldn't afford that one. I said, yeah. I said, your job is hard working.
Yeah. Should saw it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, you got it.
Yeah.
Before you started putting on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember you was telling me what you was gonna do. Oh, you didn't do it. I said, you said you wanted to put my name, which is good. You didn't do it. Movie like section. basement.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I wanted to do that.
I've been over, you know, forever.
Well,
If you
that's what the folks that bought it.
Well,
It was a
you
young
stayed.
couple that bought it, but Chris had moved in, and she decided she wanted to move in with me. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so
Hang out there, and put her stuff down there.
That's right. That's right. You said, yeah, that would have sold that sold pretty fast.
Yeah, actually, I put it on the market on a Thursday,
Friday they had two offers. So they were, both of them were over asking questions.
That's what you like. That's what you. I like a war.
Then, that weekend, the Detroit News came out, put in an article on the unit. It came out with pictures and all that. You know how that Sunday magazine or something, it was in that. So, then we had a whole bunch of people calling and inquiring, we should wait. Right. Took that off right away.
They were smart. Get in the first time. The first, you gotta get as fast. You can't wait. Because things just open up.
How you doing?
Hey, now what's up?
Here.
$10:15 and then 10:45.
Just the, yeah.
Oh, that was a motorcycle. He's a car driver. They talk. We don't. We don't.
Go down there
You know, he's so started. You gotta go. That's like two things we do. We actually rode motorcycles for yeah, three other his friends. We actually rode. I know you won't be here together. But then you know, it is, but you know, it's long with the camera. Sure. I'm gonna say 10 because of, you know. For that. Yeah. She went to
Canada. You doing, Miss Canada?
Good, how are you?
Did you find what you here?
Huh?
Find here yet?
Yep, you home.
Okay, cool.
Doing what?
Miss Canada, yeah, get some information.
It's time. Okay. You know?
You know what? I'm gonna find out. Sure.
Oh.
Are you, would you be willing to do it today? Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, yeah, it's right now.
You have something?
Well, yes,
Yeah, he does.
he does.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? Hi. So would you mind if we waive?
I have no objection to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, good.
How much have
All right, we're back on. Hold on.
Richie said we got at least get.
I had 10.
Yeah.
10.
Weeks.
Well, I have so much video to watch that it's running out of time. And then I watch the video and can't have.
So it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take down the hallway.
Right.
I have, 2 other exams downstairs anyway, so I'm like. We'll do it early.
I mean, if the judge comes out early and you want to do the waiver earlier, that's fine too. At least it's fine with me. You know, you would, great, you know, you're ready to come back out.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, not good.
I mean, yeah, you can do it if you get everybody's here and you're okay with it, yeah. What do you think? What do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay, ain't all that. See, I like it was all, I'm like,
Right. I don't think it like it's so good.
for 7, I mean, I
Actually, I just took a little sip. I didn't know.
it's good. It's all, Well, natural, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's a plus. If you have something, if you have your own energy stuff to put
I
in
could
it.
take something in here. What is actually in here? So he must put some stuff in there. Huh?
Some stuff in here.
Oh.
Pretty decent.
They know you don't play.
Yeah. You know,
They will let me see it. So
what?
it's allergies.
Okay.
Right. It's OR.
There's no problem with me, I'll let you know. I got this.
See it in my eyes.
That's what, yeah, that's what we're about, you know, you take care of it. If it's a situation that we had something I had to worry.
Every spring and fall, I get like this.
3-6.
I believe sometimes I come down. Uh-oh.
District Court.
Don't come here with that look like that. I know you do it.
I barely made it.
Yes.
Hi.
Jalen Moore?
Yeah. So Mel is here. Eric, I don't know, he's off today, so I could get a hold of him.
Yes.
Looks like it's gonna be a waiver zone. Defense counsel having the.
Is that Tom that's here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it kind of looks like, but.
It's out there. That's
Court, 36 District Court.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of bad.
Yeah, the defense attorney's having a lot of waiver stuff now, so.
Oh, no.
You're welcome.
That's even better.
You can't say you get out there.
How you He was messed to death. I'm tired.
I can tell, because you'll never look that tired.
I had gallbladder surgery too. I probably shouldn't even be here.
No, you shouldn't. How you feeling now?
Oh, good. I had it Friday.
Okay,
I feel better.
no pain, okay.
Yeah, this sore.
Girl, go home. Go home.
I need to go home.
Yes.
My doctor was like, you need to stay home. I said, no, I can't.
If not today, Friday, have a longer week.
I took off Tuesday.
Oh,
I
did you?
think I overworked it. I had surgery Friday.
Yeah,
I came, I took off Saturday.
Okay.
I was work Sunday, Monday, and I think I overdid it.
This job, I'm gonna tell you something, this job won't be here.
I know.
It's the only one you know.
Yeah.
Think about that. They understand, they understand.
I know. So hopefully you ready, so you say it's gonna, I'll wait out here,
Okay.
or don't wait.
I mean, honestly, if you wanna head out now.
Okay.
'Cause I don't.
You don't need to change your mind?
I wouldn't really be, like, the OIC is really just like a.
I just want to find out.
Yeah, it's like an administrative.
I'm a important person.
Yeah, it tastes better, right?
I think the more you held it down,
Okay,
the better.
Have a good day.
Take good now.
Okay.
Yeah, it did start tasting a little better, because at first, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, but it's starting to melt, so maybe it's starting to, yeah.
You're defending out here. I mean, not your defendant. I got somebody, gentleman don't want to keep his mask up, so we popped down. Let me check it out. What's his name? I don't know.
Bring him in.
I don't know if that's the guy or not, we're gonna find out, might not be right. Where is he at?
Can't drink all out, though. Did the judge just come out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Judge King is in the hallway.
Oh. I didn't see that.
Thought I heard his voice. What? No. Uh-oh.
You take me straight down, what you take? You take me straight down? No. You take me straight down? Let me close my door, so it's.
Got attitude. Got attitude. What my guy?
I know they ain't about to lock him up because he ain't got his mask on.
And he was just attitudinal. You know, judge came and judge said, oh, hell no. You don't do that. You come in, we talking to you, you try to act like you run yourself. Yeah. You gotta.
I see that. That was completely, well, people have bad days, I guess.
Say it again, Connor?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, that guy up there.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy in the hallway?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hold on. Take you out. Okay. Yeah, I seen that, sir. He came up right behind me, so. Good morning.
Oh, I mean, I got a court appointment for attorney.
I always do that. Yeah, the guy was in the hallway, and he was masked team member.
Yeah. Around this,
They said, so you're putting your mask over your nose, and they were really polite, and he was like, I'm gonna throw my lawyer to the floor.
Is that your client?
No.
Oh.
No, if it was, he'd have a black eye. From my accidental elbow. Yeah. I was in the back. Yeah, I was in the back. And then he was like, why? What'd I do? I was like, it's a mystery. I stayed out of it. I didn't say anything. Yeah.
It's scheduled for 10:15?
Yeah.
Right, you may. You know, we had a guy back who came with her last week. That's all.
That was Katie O'Meara's client, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That was the AWIM case
Yeah,
where
yeah,
my
he-
witness didn't want to.
Oh, I remember that.
It was an AWIM unlawful infringement of armed robbery. And prior to that court date, she had been highly on hearing. And
Sir, you were.
Oh, I see. Yes, I'll be there. Day of. Call her up. Where are you? Are you on your way? No, I never said I ever wanted to do this.
Yeah, he came in now like he.
He's got serious mental illness though.
Yeah, you could tell.
I feel bad, I kind of feel bad for him because how miserable, and all Katie's like, it's just a matter of time before he gets picked up again. So after you were done, Katie was still in here, I'm out there, he came and sat back on the bench and he was talking to him.
Right, you remember that.
Yeah, he was repeating himself over and over.
Part of the things, the case where, the victim got a phone call from a friend who asked her, how, are you doing okay while she was recovering?
Yeah.
And from that phone call, he just got paranoid. That's what triggered the
Yeah.
whole incident.
Yeah. Well,
You better get it.
you better run.
Yeah. Even though it's not like used to be a lot of people out here. anymore.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have these people coming in.
I'm not surprised that based on that.
Oh, it's good, you know.
Definitely paranoid schizophrenic.
I knew something wasn't right with him. It's just, you know, he was calm, he just had no moments.
Yeah.
You could almost get to him. When the judge said, this is my house, he was like, yeah, it's your house, but he still wasn't like,
Yeah.
he still had the attitude like.
Yeah.
And this close to being held in contempt.
Right.
This close.
Right. And I thought I was gonna have to put my hands on him again. I was like, we will have some balance.
Yeah. You could tell he hears voices too, because when he was talking to himself, it was a conversation. And then he kept repeating it, like he's trying to convince.
He's gonna have force.
That what I was doing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Katie did the same thing. Katie was like,
That's what I was
He's gonna do
It's
something.
that, see that drink get you.
That's part of the reason why.
You know.
Finally.
You okay? You all right?
she didn't think they were in the trail.
More cases here, Judge. Did we take your paper?
Then I
File
should
that to you?
Yeah, Jalen Moore.
Oh, yeah.
So I was meeting her.
We ready on Jalen Moore?
Yes. Oh,
Calling case number 2058145, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Moore. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Soloff, on behalf of the people, P-835.
Good morning, Your Honor. Danielle Kettering, 77162 on behalf of Jalen Moore.
What's your name, sir, please?
Jalen Moore.
Thank you, sir.
I talked to my client about his right to a preliminary exam. At this time, we have both executed a form to waive the preliminary exam.
People don't know that, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir? Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to talk to her about it.
Okay. And you signed the waiver of examination form?
Yeah.
All right. For the find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. That is bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, the April 1st, 9:00 p.m. The bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Take care.
Sir, you can step outside and wait for your attorney.
I'm coming right now.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
You came back, all right.
439.
Did you see Will over there?
No, I ain't get to say. Is anyone over there? Oh, that's what you said. Yes. I didn't even look in.
All right, next one is 10:45.
That is weird, that is weird.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I was like, have to dress. You don't see that. Please. One of the things that I'm is like, if I'm gonna stick with
least one or two, but everything else.
Yeah, but that's what she said. She said, because you don't stick with it. I was like, I can't.
Something else. Oh,
Did you
I'm
text?
doing that stuff.
Did you text her about it?
I did.
You did. Is she in there by herself today?
Yeah, I told her, there's a situation. I even told the judge, I said, but I don't know if she, I haven't seen it with sheets, maybe you don't have it. I don't think I have any more weight.
You put them in the bag?
That guy?
Uh-huh.
Well, they did. I was with, I was following with them. It's just,
Oh, right.
but they put them
G4S.
like, Judge King said, this is what you call the lost people. These are the people, a lot of these young, this generation that's coming up, they lost. You don't know how to respect it, you don't know what they should do, what they shouldn't do. No one's, and what it is, it's up to Judge King and his job, people like herself, like, no, hey, you cannot. And that's not the way to be. You know, you understand. A lot of people out there, they lost because the parents don't teach them. And the things they learn is from the streets, from people who got the same situation. But I used to tell people when I was coming up, in our neighborhood, we had some good people. Yeah, 85, 90% good, 10% wasn't, but in the whole community. But because you have a high amount of people who are good, if you have people good, you can always give us people good. You know what I mean? And now, you think when a neighborhood is real, you can't get in the order. Because they don't want you. Israel is coming. But they said they want you to, you think you're better when you don't do the same thing they do. And that's sad.
You gotta learn how to see they on people's needs. And you gotta learn.
And leadership skills.
It's obviously very, very important.
Yes.
And learning how to be a good judge of character.
You know, I'm not saying I was perfect. I'll wait. It's so serious. On the jail one was, that was too loud. I've got to go. It's stuff here.
You just can't. Basically, you can't just get a second on friends, people, just, and I don't work.
Oh, for sure.
On the computer.
Yeah, computer.
That's right. When I say Christian, I don't claim to be, I can do better now. I always say I can do better. Try not to be self-righteous. Yes, sir. I wanted to answer something. First of all, this is with all. Anybody could disagree with me. That's something, that's right. Everybody for, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Judge. Get to look at your picture. We have 11:45.
10:45?
10:45. Mr. Allen? Yeah. His attorney's not here. I don't think he ever even talked to the attorney.
Yes, that's what
It's moved pretty smoothly. Moved pretty smoothly. I'm sorry.
I'd rather hold it.
Yeah. Go ahead. But you know, I just think about this. They change it up on you. On those gun cases though, sometimes, on the gun cases, that's the only time probably you can, carry gun cases, probably the time you can really set some people. You know, people. Because you don't know if it's using as a waiver, it's been a lot of all of that. If not, it's worse. A new docket to do what now?
Just the gun cases.
Yeah. I'm hearing you saying it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, you said it's a lot of, they doing something new, so we doing something new, so.
For a year.
You the one that they brought up, you backing up downstairs? Who are you saying? Yeah, I know that, but I gotta check it, make sure.
I thought you were calling.
Cause you come searching, cause I wanna make sure you got no sharp items in it, no, you know, they can search. You just a busting, Josephine?
Oh, say it again?
She busting?
Yeah, she busted, I don't think.
Yeah, cause you know what, they don't. Are you the only one over there? They pack them down, they get a sharp items and stuff, I don't leave them in no silver stuff, they come out at you or something. Are you over there by yourself? Mhm. Are you over there by yourself? No, they sent Crawford over here, but he was downstairs.
Oh, Crawford did it?
He ain't here right now.
That case named till 11 o'clock, right?
Could you come right here? Sorry.
That's where I'm gonna come out. Because he can't go in.
That's some put my order in for my smoothies.
Attorneys on that case is not here yet. Jefferson, is that the female Jefferson?
Yeah.
He's here.
Still no attorney? Oh, that's Jefferson. She's not on, nothing?
I'll go see if my officers are here on it. Well, they are. This dude is gonna.
What happened? He was acting up?
Yeah, he's knocking on the door. I told him these courtrooms is in session. You can't be knocking and banging and yelling back here.
King?
Always one, eh? Yeah, he's kind of
Well, he gonna take care.
How you doing?
Okay. Hold up.
Oh, sorry. Stay right here.
Hold up, please.
Ready?
Yeah, right, right.
Calling case number 2058556, the people of the state of Michigan versus Deron Allen. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 2, weapons carrying concealed. Count 3, weapons felony, firearm, habitual offender, second notice. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Sola on behalf of the 835.
Morning, I'm Thomas St. George on behalf of Ron Alan, 4287, use the Alan Christie name.
Alan. Right, now you got a shirt with collar underneath that sweatshirt? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they kind of cover exam on it.
Your Honor, this time people are not ready to proceed. I do not have officers present on the case. I can have it turn around.
If I sign your hand and, we bring the paperwork, wait for your attorney.
Oh, 313, 729, 57. Thomas.
Right now. Right? Wait outside and see if you have to wait. This one here. Did he say that was, he was being, he heard all that?
He said he hadn't heard.
Okay, because it's a little silent, you can't, I mean, we.
You can hear it over here, though.
But I tell you, you don't know. He might be still.
So he actually started getting louder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For what that's so good. Is he coming out there and say, I do go right back.
Yeah. And then he started, goes, I'm constable.
Our next one is 11:45.
See this one here. Stop. If you got.
Well, we check on the prisoner when they.
No, you do.
In
You're
case
supposed
they
to
say
do
they
it.
get stressed.
You don't. I mean, cause I'm like.
Every time I always.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I got it.
Yeah, y'all do. It ain't even green either.
It's my favorite color, it's different.
It's different. It is different.
Okay.
She trying to get everybody to be fashionable like her.
You know, it's like, oh, why not? You know,
You're right.
it's always what you do.
Right, that's you, that's you, what you do.
Get purple in your sneakers.
That's right. You can get paperwork.
Yes, sir.
All I'm saying is you cannot be that free and sit in the hall and talk
I hear him back there. Yeah, I know.
All right, we got an hour.
Uh-oh. Huh? It's an hour to the next case? 45 minutes. Okay.
Thanks. All right, see you later. Stay safe. All right.
Okay, so the next case.
Same place. Why is he still talking to me on my phone? You need to take your mask, put it up over your nose.
All right. So the next case is the 1145 in Walton. Yep. Okay then. Yep. Should be able to lock the door, take a little break, can't we? Huh? I said we can lock the door or not? Yeah, I mean, if you wanna, I don't know how. Take a break or something. I'll wait to see how they gonna do it. I mean, I'll be in here, but. Did you go to the service? I viewed. Oh, you went to the viewing? Yeah, I didn't stay. Okay.
I'm not free with this shit on here. Damn, bro. I'm supposed to be free. What about everything about? What do I need to for? Bro, put my hands up for. Y'all making me crazy, bro. Ew. No, I'm not acting like this today. I'm just being in the hallway. I'm free as hell.
Oh, wait. Crawford, what's going on back there? I don't even see none. Let me go next door. I can't put some in the drawer over here, but they real good. About to holler at Judge King, put my order in.
So it's okay.
Huh?
It worked out then, huh?
Well, you know what? I'm such a softie. This ain't gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
I think what I'm gonna have to do is just let him borrow the shirt.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna.
Because what happened is.
See his prices. You know, I was just thinking about that. I said to myself, I have never said to you. And you know, you are. I was thinking about that.
For what?
You know, we ain't really sure. Are you sure? Because I'm like that too. I'm like that too. I'm like, shit, I know you did good. It's something. I'm just gonna tell you. I see. I'm gonna have to show you those kind of shirts. Yeah. What kind of shirt you get large? I'm like, just. What you got? You got actual shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what you got. So, you know, you might want to get it to them, but I'm just saying, you can get like a $2 dress and shirt or something. One of those.
You got a surgical mask in here?
I'll
go get some from my office.
Yeah, can you bring one for me too, excellent?
Yes, sir.
It's a nice little, I know, I see this.
It's up to you. It's fine. Hey.
Whatever's going on here.
No, tomorrow we'll see. Give me some change.
So,
Yes, that's the difference. Yeah, because you know, right, keep it right. Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe
That's a better, that's the, yeah.
I'll do.
You got to, you shouldn't feel bad because it's just that he did it.
Right, like
Yeah.
the situation.
Mhm. At that time, what you do, that's a church.
I'll go over it and I'll have to, all right, Donnie, try and keep it quiet, okay?
Right on, see? So it won't look like his, that's what it's not.
Right.
This way. We can say to his class, that's why you bring shit. I'm telling you,
You're right.
I got one that you. Does it, he does, you know how he is, he's going back. I don't want to come. You know what I mean? Boy, you feisty, boy, you're feisty for sure. Thank you. Guys, appreciate it. You gave him one too?
yes, sir.
Yeah, because he has to keep falling on his face, that's but that's not the reason why he would have to go. He just would come in and just do what he wants. You should see him. He took it back. He was doing his stuff.
No, I've been back there.
I was saying when we first took him back there.
Oh, all the way to now.
He was talking, and you know what he said?
Even
The
Crawford.
judge said, I'll lock you up and keep you back there. You be there for a while. I said, she said, you could do that? I said, that's the judge. They said, I'm
Going to holler at Judge King about these schools.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know they said the next case until 11:45.
Yeah.
Okay. If you.
I know, I got it right here, so.
I don't really do nothing for lunch, but I talk to my family and stuff. So if you want to go eat your lunch, go ahead.
No, I'm good. If you want to go talk to your family, go ahead.
Yeah, I always just check on my mom and my
Yeah,
kids.
do that, please. Go ahead. Do that.
That's all I do.
Because when see, my kids are all grown.
Yeah.
So go ahead, do that.
They at
I'm all
home,
in.
it's virtual, but I just,
But
you know,
still,
I just check on them. I check on my mom too. She live by herself.
You know something? I'm with you.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I
I
do.
see, I understand that.
If I don't get a chance to pack me nothing, I just sit back there. I sit in the locker room by myself and just talk to my
Sure,
family.
because we got this next one. And that's 11:45. We got time. Go and do it. And when they come, we just be ready for them. And then we after that, would it look like we got a long lunch?
Okay. Cause I thought this was gonna be considered our lunch.
No, because the thing is, even though they might not have something, someone might come over, or they might come in. Want
Yeah,
to waive
that's what
something from yesterday, see?
Yeah, that's what I asked, Katie. I said, do I lock it up now and go or
You
what?
never know.
Yeah, and then I said, I'll wait for my partner to come back. Cause they do it in different every, you know.
Right, and see, someone might come in, ask the judge, can I, have the waiver doing today? Because we got a case tomorrow in the courtroom. I got my client with me. At least one of us is in here, so that's cool.
Yeah, I don't like to leave.
Because he might need one of us to do something either, just like she loved that happened. Someone, but she by herself. I wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna tell how long I'm gonna keep you.
You okay? Are you silly?
Wait a minute, dear. I just wanna let you know I said that to all my partners.
I know you do. I know you ain't saying that to me. And you funny. And what day you said, you see this tear?
Yeah, remember I told you that? I say that to people sometimes. I say, you see this tear coming down?
And then I said, oh gosh, he is so well.
That's what I told you. Yeah, I tell people, I say, you see that tear?
I know. I'd say, well, I'll see that tear. Because I was thinking for some reason, and then I thought about it. I said, oh, okay, I got you. All right, here.
Oh, yeah.
You tightened up on the game. I tightened up the game.
So, I'm calling you CO.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want nobody getting jealous around here.
Court officer.
Oh, you okay? Good. Okay. We'll go there. Yeah. Are you still? Oh, you're funny. So. Okay.
Oh, no, I talked to her on my lunch. I keep going back and forth. I'm gonna have to take something when I go on this
All
trip.
right, I put my order in.
When that wind be
Oh, for over
blowing.
there?
Yeah. It came out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but you
It's
just,
okay.
she's a sucker.
What?
I said you're a sucker, yeah. You still a sucker.
Yeah.
You got a gentleman out here that's Burberry Johnson.
No one showed up for us.
What's his
So we got
name?
another one that's cussing folks out.
Oh, really? What's his
I
name?
just need his name. You want to give his name?
Oh, we'll come out.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Well, what courtroom is he stays in?
That's what we.
You won't say that either? What's wrong? They just cutting up today. Was it a full moon last night or something?
Not that I know of. I don't know, but.
Folks acting like it.
Of course, this would all happen on my first day back.
Put your wallet under your phone. Thank you. That's here, we are talking. I don't know. Okay, step in.
Oh.
Step in and start today. Step in, please. Okay, listen, let me say it. If you don't keep it calm, if you don't keep it calm, you don't have to do your next. Calm, okay? Until your attorney comes, okay?
Yeah, the
He
change.
calmed down.
This a different guy.
What happened to the other guy?
He's before the judge. Another guy, was, had a problem out there.
And he was in Judge King's courtroom?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, God. He got some psychos who come in his courtroom.
I had to ditch that board because I ain't know. 'Cause that-
Well, you had to worry about it with me then, because I was.
I can't with you. Here.
Hey, you should see the second one. And then he tried to dismiss the judge.
You know, you didn't even
I'm
have
talking-
to do this part. With the cross under the eyes, he would have been confused and he just would have went so.
That's
easy.
right. That's what I would have came out of like this. He would have messed up. He got messed up for that. I was like,
Kitty, did you see what he did? He told us like, what? He crossed his eyes.
Oh.
and then they would have looked at that and didn't know what's happening. When I hit him, his lights out.
He would have said this fool crazy to me.
Yeah, right.
I can't mess with you.
What's that next? What's that next one? 11:45? No.
11:45, yeah.
What happened to Alan? That was dismissal? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the Jeffersons, remember?
How you feeling over there, buddy?
Okay.
Okay, good.
You ain't got the Tylenol in your pocket?
No, I had some this morning though.
Okay, good.
You got yours too, didn't you?
Oh, shoot. I've been done with mine. I got my last shot on the, February 6th. Yeah. You get your first one?
No. I still got antibodies. Keep me strong.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's.
Because I had it before. And I haven't had it anymore. And now I hang out.
Right.
It's right. My thought is this. I had it, and that's what some kind of way they put some type of antibody, something in you to give you that feel so you could be used to that if you did try to get it again. This is like a pre.
Wait. Did you have it or you think you had it?
No, I went to the doctor.
Oh, okay.
I went to get tested. They said negative for COVID, positive for the antibody. So I had it.
The antibody test, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
took
must
both
have-
of them.
So you must have been asymptomatic when you got it.
No, I got sick.
Oh.
But the thing at that time, I didn't know anything about COVID. It's before COVID really, it came out in March. I got sick early February.
That's what happened to me.
So
I
therefore.
mean, it was definitely here way before.
Yeah,
they
right.
Officially announced that it was here.
Because more people, they started getting so many cases in March, early March.
I went to a salon, getting my eyebrows and stuff done. There was a young lady in there, and she had to be 20, so probably in her 20s, and she was coughing. And I opened the door, because it's a small room when they do it. I opened the door, but obviously it was too late. The next day, I had a cough. The day after, I'm sorry, the next day I had a headache. The day after that, I had a cough. Then the day after that, I was coughing so hard, my heart sped up. Oh, my heart rate sped up. I ended up going to the doctor. He was saying, sinus and stuff or whatever. It started December 28th. This went into January. Went to the doctor twice. And they say, well, to see where you have some sinus drainage and different stuff like that. To the point where I was waking up and my legs was hurting me so bad. I was tying stuff around my legs.
What's up?
Hey,
I was waking up with real hot. I didn't want a fever, but everything was going crazy with my body. This is the biggest thing that made me think I had it beforehand.
Yeah,
I would go and up the stairs and I would be like this.
Oh, you're tired. Yeah.
All right, I'll stand.
Wait a minute. All right, this is it where everybody was like, are you serious? I couldn't bathe myself. When I was in the shower, trying to bathe myself, I would be so out of breath. I had to sit down in the shower and bathe myself. Everybody was like, oh no, you had it. And then, but it took me a while to get over. It took me like about 5 weeks.
Really?
Yes.
That's honestly on the lower side of things compared to a lot of other people.
I was so out of breath Could you imagine being so out of breath you couldn't bathe yourself? I ended up in the hospital. They ran every test on me for, on my heart, stress test, they did the bedside ultrasounds, everything on me. And this went on from, like I said, it started December 28th when she was coughing, all the way until the, like the beginning of January.
So you caught it before I did.
I'm sorry, I'm at the beginning of February.
Oh, okay, that's what I had.
I'm sorry, it went from the
A
end of
whole
December.
month, a whole month with that.
5 weeks.
They started announcing it coming into the US, like out in California and Washington and stuff, I think in early January.
Or December, yeah, January, I think,
Yeah, I
January.
think it was early January, but it was here long, you know, that's just the first documented case.
COVID-19, it was, they heard, they knew about it in October.
Yeah, I mean,
But it
China,
wasn't real, when.
China knew about it in October, and then they started announcing it to, you know, the world and stuff, in sometime in November. But by then, it was probably in the US as early as November.
They said that they actually tested some people and stuff like that and found out that some people actually had it, like in December and stuff. Was it in Seattle or Washington?
December, some people had it.
I can't remember. California, it was a couple of
First
those places.
places that it came to were Washington State, California.
Those are places that China, a lot of people flying from China too.
I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense. But I was that, and then I ended up in the hospital. They ran so many tests and everything on me. They did the influenza A and B, and I was negative. So what was it that coughed so hard and made my heart rate? I was always out of breath. One time, my heart rate, and I know you guys probably, exercise or whatever. My heart rate, I was sitting on the couch and I felt my heart rate speed up, and it went up to 150, and I was doing nothing.
Oh, wow.
I was doing nothing.
You haven't had that feeling in a while, right?
Yeah, never, ever since I got past it, those.
But at that time, did they ever say you had COVID at that time?
It wasn't here. Now I do.
Well, it was here, but they didn't never know what it was, right?
Now let me tell you what happened. I do deal with some thyroid issues. So I went to my endocrinologist. He ran all the tests and he told me it wasn't my thyroid. He said the smartest thing that all the doctors said. He said, whatever it is, you said this dog started with a cough. He said, you need to look into that. Now this is specialist, endocrinologist. He said it is not your thyroid. He said whatever that cough is, you said all of this started with a cough. He said you need to look into that.
And see, I had a cough for a long time. My cough lasted.
Sure did.
My cough lasted a long time.
For not really knowing what it was at the time, that doctor was smart enough to, at the very least, identify the root cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I said. But he's a pretty because he actually wrote books and things about thyroids and different things. He has books and stuff out. He's an associate, in practice. So he sure did say that, because I went from my doctor and who wasn't figuring out to that doctor, and the specialist actually trained my doctor.
So
Back in the day, and they're all in the same practice, but he actually trained my doctor.
Check this story out. I caught it in February. Didn't know.
I never took the antibody test though.
No, I had to take it. I took it later because I was concerned.
Yeah.
Because when they started saying what was the symptoms, I was like, there's a loss of smell, taste. I said, oh, it sounds like me, because food didn't taste. I couldn't eat. I drank a lot of fluid, lost about 20-some pounds. Yeah, that's how I gained it. So let's get it back over the winter. But the thing is, so I caught this. I didn't know it. I thought it was just a bad chest cold. I did sweat in bed. I sweat a lot. I sweat. The bed I had to change my sheets.
I was having hot glands.
Yeah, I was sweating a lot, and I would cough. I had this cough, so I know it deals with a cough. And I had this cough. And the thing is, they said, they started asking how did I catch it? I'm thinking, only where I caught that was here. Because I worked here and touching someone and wash pants, right, or whatever. It probably touched my face or something, or someone was coughing. And people was coughing, but you never thought, not turn a little bit, but you know what I mean? Because it's wintertime, Yeah, people, when we had all those people coming in.
I actually knew it. I'm kind of being germaphobe, and I opened the door,
I'm telling you this,
but it was too late.
I had a birthday party, March the 3rd. My birthday is March 3rd. I had a birthday party that week of March, about the 6th or 8th or something like that. Now, a guy came, I would have never had that party if I knew COVID was here. You see what I'm saying? I was kind of pissed off because my wife was getting sick. She gets sick from me because I stayed in another room. She stayed in our bed, our bedroom. I stayed with my daughter because she was out of college. So what happened was the guy who died, he was a good friend of mine, he was the manager of the sheriff department, out of Fake College, 92.3, you know, he was all that stuff. DJ.
Right.
Well, he came to my party. First time he came to my time because he was doing something on Friday. He came to my party. He's been doing these, you know, where they dancing, where they, you know, old school.
Yeah.
So what happened? Him and some guys had been to another party, which I heard they got infected pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, I hugged him because that's my buddy. We grew up together too, and I gave him a hug.
Yeah.
I didn't get sick. My wife ended up getting sick because she talked to him because you know they're another wife.
Yeah.
So my wife talked to him and she got sick. She used to be a smoker, so it probably affected her more so than me.
It caught on.
And then the thing is, by me hugging him, I started doing my little research. I said, you know something? I must be, I mean, because I started finding out what the things were, all the things that caused you to have it. I said, I had the antibodies. That's why I didn't get affected by him. Because I gave him a hug, it was about talking to him, but I never got affected because I had the antibodies. And once you get it, they don't know if you get it back or not. You know what I'm saying? But my little scientific research, I said, that's the reason why I didn't get it again. Because I had it already. And then when I took the test a little later, because they wouldn't let you take tests. You couldn't get in the hospital earlier, March. I had to wait until about late April or 1st of May. They said we were taking tests. So the whole family went, they went up the nose, they took some blood. That's how I got to know about antibodies. And they called me later, they said, well, you're negative for COVID, but you got antibodies. I said, that's why I didn't get sick that second time around.
I did not take it. And one of my friends was working on the task force, the COVID task force for the city. And she called me and she was like, and she was so funny. It was like she was whispering. She was like, Tish, she was like, you had it. When you was sick, it was so funny, like a revelation came over her. She's like, you had it. She's like, all those symptoms that you said, I've been talking to the different people, positive, and they got the exact same thing that you had. And she was like, you should take the antibody test. I was like, well, I ain't going nowhere out my house. So it was before I got hired here. So I said, so if I had it already, then I'm not going to get tested because I ain't going nowhere near. I stayed in my house after everything, and they said it was going to be a new wave. I hadn't left my subdivision in like 5 weeks. I know that might be crazy, but I didn't leave my subdivision in like 5 weeks.
It's funny, that month of March, I got freaked out too after I heard that it was here. I was freaked out that month of March.
It was around January or December or something like that, where, you know, I was paying attention to what was going on in China and Italy, and other countries that were hit first. So I'm looking, what's happening over there? That's gonna be what's going on here in not too long.
Right.
So I was looking, I'm like, okay, all these other countries are on lockdown. We're definitely gonna have a lockdown in the near future. So my wife and I actually went out, we bought a chest freezer and we stocked up on, you know, frozen groceries.
Oh, already, yeah.
Other times,
We did
anticipating that
too.
we were gonna have a month lockdown, because that's exactly what we had, and that's exactly what all these other countries did too. Glad that you paid attention to that.
We went, you know, we buy in bulk anyways.
Yeah, we went to Costco.
We went to Costco, got all the you know, sanitizer, everything, tissue, whatever we get. Because at that time, everybody freaked out. Then it slowed up in a little past April, May. But at first, man,
in March, you
couldn't find certain things. If you didn't get it early, but we always had certain stuff off.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't like hoard anything.
No.
We also, you know,
We just
we got
had
like, we got
enough
like one of everything. Like we
to make sure I can
made
get
sure that
you.
we were fully stocked on what we needed.
Yeah,
And I had to take care, and at first we had to still take care of my mom, but she's about 20 minutes from me, but we did shopping because She has a heart condition and an immune condition, two
Oh,
conditions.
oh,
And so she already actually wore a mask during like cold and flu season anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she already did. And but the crazy thing about it, when I was feeling ill, she was the one who took me to the hospital. I mean, she was, but I had by the time I went to the hospital, I had already been about 4 weeks in.
But she didn't know either. She didn't know what was going on. She would have took you.
But see, by that time, I would have never, I wouldn't have been positive anymore. That would have been just a residual fix on
That's
it.
all.
Because at first, when I got sick and I was coughing, she couldn't come to my house. And it's so crazy. And I wouldn't allow my family within 6 feet of me just because, before they had the rules. I say, stay away from me, don't get close to me.
Oh, yeah.
I always just been like,
That's why when I was feeling sick,
because my
when
son
we have
has
a bad cold or bad sickness, you don't want to run around you. That's why I stayed in my room.
Yep.
I stayed in that room.
Yep.
I go try to eat, couldn't eat, go right back in the room and go to sleep.
So Darren, I probably will never know, because I think it's too late to get the antibody test.
Yeah, but you had it. You had it. I bet you, from what you're saying, you had it too. And that cough, my cough lingered for a while. I was like, well, this cough gonna go away. It was kind of, you know.
But the thing
my
was
wife,
that
she
I
couldn't
was
breathe like you. She had that breathing. Oh, man.
I've never experienced that ever.
Oh, we were scared. I was getting freaked out myself.
When I was doing my laundry, and I was like, whew, I gotta say, from picking up laundry and putting in the washing machine.
Come on, you know, that didn't know.
Do that even make sense? But I'll never know.
Yeah.
I mean, because it is other things besides, it's things besides COVID. It's all kind of upper respiratory.
But it was too close.
It was. But because I got the end of December, like December 28th, I remember the day. A lot of people saying, oh, no, that was too early, it wasn't here. And now everybody's saying, oh, no, it was here.
And when I heard it got the info on it, it was already, I was like, damn, all this stuff. That's why I go to the doctor. I could have went to the doctor then. But I don't get sick. But when I do, it is hard. One thing I know, this is a bad chest cold. My friend says, it's bad chest cold. I'm just taking my wife. My wife said, bartender herbs and everything. So I took all that to help me out.
Yeah.
Because I said, I ain't going, they're going to just put me on some kind of, steroids, not steroids, but what you call it?
Had codeine and
All
all
that stuff.
the antibiotics.
Yeah, antibiotics. I said,
penicillin or something.
I say, they're going to do that. My wife got stuff that's just as good, golden seal and this other stuff.
439 to Giles.
Natural.
That ginger tea ain't
And
gonna
Hello?
I was drinking ginger too.
Hello? Okay, I don't know what happened. You cut off and then I just answered the phone and you started talking.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'm in court, right now. I can't have a conversation. But I'll call you later.
Hello?
So.
That's why I took that call. I said, I might be something real serious. You called me back after I left a message. Well.
So I never thought I did that. My two, they was like, you should get the test, but I was at the point at that time when they were saying get the antibiotic test. I was like, I'm not leaving myself this. I didn't leave the subdivision for, like I said, about 5 weeks. But it was more than that, and I didn't even go to the grocery store. My husband was doing all the grocery shopping.
To my wife, so I ended up going. I was, because after I didn't know I had this because I hadn't had the antibody test or the COVID test. So I didn't know if I had it. I said, damn, I get it. But then when I went, I realized I had it all the time. That's why I didn't catch it from my man. I had antibodies. Other people got sick from it. Stay around Tyrone Carter. Because everybody didn't know. Attorneys. So I would have never. Because I don't believe in. I would have just, my family was there.
Of course.
I put them in no hard way. Yeah, and I wish it would have been more, being telling everybody, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. You need not to be doing things that have stayed away from each other. If they did that earlier, it wouldn't be as bad as it is now. But they would not, but they didn't tell us until after so many people got, right now, it's not that bad now. What it is, people getting it now. It's people having it and don't even know that. Our partner, Ronald. Oh, he had it when his wife went to go with surgery. They think they COVID test. Found out she had it. She didn't even know she had no symptoms or nothing.
And you know, me and him that was our month. Me and him.
Yeah, I remember. You
So
were freaked out.
they kicked me out of here
They
first.
kicked you out first, yeah. That Thursday, we all just went out.
And I don't know if you heard, what Miss Williams said to me, when we was in the office. Don't quit on me, Tish. Cause she know me, she's like, no, she said, don't quit on me.
And we need you, Tish.
Right now, they, cause it was short and everything, she's like, don't quit on me. I'm like, I'm not gonna quit.
That's funny, she's not serious.
She looked at it, she said, don't quit on me.
Yeah, that's it,
I said, you know me, don't you? Cause what, I never did, but when they said it and when April, the governor was making all those announcements, I didn't leave out my house from April to the middle of May. And they was talking about getting an antibody test. I was like, I ain't going nowhere.
And the reason why I won't take, that's the reason why I haven't taken it. Again, I'm a spiritual brother. God,
yeah.
My family, all tight. My thing is this, if it's meant at some point, I'll take it. But until then, I think, only got the advice. It ain't gonna come unless I'm just stupid out there and just partying with a bunch of foreign people.
I don't believe that though. I don't believe that. I believe just like the reason I say that is because look how Ronald got it. And I'm sure him and his wife don't party. And
But they go to church. There's a lot of, they go to church people. There's a lot of people in church. No one knew about that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if they were still going to church.
But in March, they weren't.
No, he just.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, but he just had it, but you don't know how long that's been.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I do believe that you can be careful and someone in your household or something may get it from a source.
Okay, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
He has grandchildren, yes.
Yeah,
But the thing is, and they could get, because it's been passed.
You got it, no, yeah.
But the thing is, he won't get it
No, he doesn't.
unless they come up with something stronger than that.
Well,
But at this point, they don't know, so
they don't know how long it's going to.
how long your antibodies will. But I think that's just like flu bug. They put the stuff in you to keep you from getting it. You get a little weird. Or that TB shot. I mean, so you won't be catching it. You have some kind of immunity to it.
Well, they say, you have stuff, you have vaccines and stuff you have to get yearly. Then you have some you only have to get one time. And then, like the tetanus shots is every 10 years.
I haven't had, I had tetanus shots, only because something happened.
Yep, so it's different ones, so they playing with it.
But I see, there's a lot of people playing God too. I don't play it. It's only one God. I mean, the medical field, a lot of those people put God on. And some of them don't care, believe it. So my thought is that the pharmaceutical companies are the devils. They get, back in the day, I remember having a doctor, he would tell them, you don't need this is what you need. Nowadays, they feed you pills after pills after pills because they're with pharmaceutical companies. So pharmaceutical companies is trying to they bought the doctors. A lot of things I heard just recently, I heard from a person who said that he knows someone who was a medical field, an old doctor. My wife did this research. The old doctors, they had certain things you had to do to go through to get your medical, to be a doctor, not a doctor. Now, they doing also, you have to learn how to give these certain pills, this and that. Everything's about money. And we believe that the root of all evil comes from people about money. And you gotta understand, like I said, I always weigh things. I look at things. And I believe in God, that I believe there's things that I believe there's miracles already happening. I've been in a situation. I know he's always been there because he personally. But, so my thing is that, you know, you can't know when you get to the exam. Because I believe if you do right things and keep being there, personally. Like I said, my family, we don't have any we don't have no friends and we haven't been around a lot of family. And most people I know, guys, people hanging on, you're only got a shot, shot, that's cool. To each his own. But I feel like.
That's me.
But that, my thing is, I'm not gonna, but I know one thing. I feel healthy as hell, and I've been. All I do is give exercise, just I get exercise.
Yeah, see, yeah, like, they me, see, but I have my, like I said, my son, he has asthma, my mother has it, so my thing is, I can get sick, and it's okay for me.
I know what I'm telling you.
But I would never want to kill or hurt my mother.
No,
I
you should.
would, so I
That's
have,
why they more worried about it.
and I'm really my mom's caretaker. I mean, my sister, remember, she lives in Kentucky, so I'm everything to my mom here, me and my husband.
See, my sister is my mother's again, my younger sister.
So I
So I don't go over there. My mom had got the minute. She said, "Why didn't you come?" I said, "Mom, you wanted to come up there, but I don't want you to hold it. I don't want it." He said, "Well, I got to find out for sure. I'm tired, you know." And you don't need to go up places because I don't know what your health is like. If I just don't do it, we're not close.
Right.
But the thing is this: gas people, flu is down. You ever had nobody go through because what's the thing mixed up with this?
No, it's because of these names.
You can have flu.
Because of the names.
Because of mass yoga?
That's why flu is down. If people not passing this much, absolutely. You're not passing this much because you transmit the same way you do COVID.
True. But there's a lot of people out there who still.
No, but it's still down. Yeah.
Because you don't, no one don't.
We agree and disagree on some point.
Yeah, and it's okay, like you said before. It's good, it's
I don't know
okay.
any rules about
That's right.
where I can go, whatever.
Who
I'm
are
here
you?
on Antonio Walton, scheduled for exam at 11:45.
Are you a prosecutor?
Oh, I'm the independent. Yes. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Christina.
She's gonna get your information.
Okay.
Is Joseph with you? I mean, not Joseph, but, Walt?
He is unfortunately not. He is indicated he can zoom in, but. C is after transportation, or babysitter. I'm sorry, no, it's with K.
Judge, you heard that, right? You heard that?
Yeah.
You heard the conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you got good ears, man. That's what I thought.
KR.
You told me.
Yeah,
You said, custody court, you gotta.
That's when.
Joseph, J-O-S.
You get me. I mean,
313-635.
I was getting mixed up. I said, wait, that's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Come right back.
so Ms. Joseph, if you want to, let's what would you have contact with?
I have, yeah, I have. He's contacting me right now. I'm trying. I'll get trying.
You still got 3 minutes.
Hey, how are you? I'm just wondering, just for my own personal. Did you expect that this is unusual? Okay, all right, yeah, let me know.
There's a couple of new attorneys.
Not that I should be a whole lot
She's
about
pretty,
him,
she's here too.
you know.
What, what's the product?
This is gonna be the next case. She's on, she's Joseph on 11:45.
Oh, on, Watson?
Mhm.
Is he here?
No, I don't think he's gonna make it in time. Man, Judge King said it must be like a full moon. Well, I'm getting these crazy cases because it's two people that have put because they out there creating havoc. They come up here like they, trying to get their name. Why should I give you my name? If you go in this court, you gotta give them their name. That's like.
No?
Hey, he did this. Check this out. The guy, the last guy said. G4X security stock. He said, she said, can I talk to him? So then he started talking to Giles, said something. He said, I'm talking. Hey, Judge says, oh, no. Funny, he said, send him back there.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, we all coming
When
with that.
I walked by the company here, he was telling the guy, I guess it was Kyle.
It might be the same guy.
While respecting the court.
That's what we was talking to, yeah. Come here, just like similar to you, guy, but at least he kind of,
Yeah.
maybe they do what when they get in the court, we don't realize it. A lot of these guys, see what it is? They can go anywhere, just like they dress me. They go anywhere and talk. Nobody gonna try to, I said, that's the judge. Judge can do anything. Like you said, this is my fault. Yeah. You come up here like you had homosexual. No, that's like if I said, you gonna take a mile. You gotta go in only 1 mile. Oh, my God, I said we had to do it. But I got caught up in all that because I was out there. Okay, we can start now. She's right. Excuse me, Miss Joseph, would you step right up here? I'm looking to see.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't waste your stuff.
Yeah.
Calling case number 2058219, the people of the state of Michigan versus Antonio Walton. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance possession. Count 2, weapons carrying concealed. Count 3, controlled substance possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Count 4, count 5, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is scheduled for examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Your Honor, now show up on April 8/335.
Good morning, Judge Christina Joseph, P79668, on behalf of Mr. Antonio Walton. And Judge, unfortunately, this is the intent set for a preliminary examination. I have spoken with my client and I have been in contact with him. Unfortunately, he's indicated he's not able to be present at this time. He has told me that it can be at the court in about 20 minutes. I'm asking for a brief 30-minute adjournment of the preliminary examination because of that. He's also indicated he could Zoom in right now. I know we requested that this to be in person. Unfortunately, he's had transportation issues and he has a newborn child that he had to secure childcare for. So we would ask the court to just consider granting a 30-minute brief adjournment of this exam. It's my understanding that people do not have witnesses present in person either.
Your client's not here. No matter what people have or don't have. Your client made this demand back in September of last year. So he had from September until now to make his arrangements for childcare. So now, if he can't get here, I'm gonna make all his arrangements for him. The bond set at $30,000 cash. Take this issue, the bond previously submitted is forfeited. I'll provide all his transportation, and he won't have to worry about it.
Understood, Judge. If he is able to get here and turn himself in on the warrant today, would he be able to do that before, Your Honor?
Sure. But he walked out with kind of 30,000 cash in his pocket. That's his goodbye.
Understood. Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe the Reddy's case was handled, that our next case is at 2:45.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure. Wow.
Take care, Mr.
You too, have a good one.